Hello, guys. Welcome to my new YouTube channel. This is your bodybuilding reporter, and I hope कि आप लोगों के पास मैं सबसे ताज़ा, सबसे best, and सबसे जल्द update ले आ पाऊँ. So happy New Year, guys, and thank you first of all for watching this video. So we'll be going over some events that have happened in the 2024 year in the bodybuilding world. So पहले शुरू करते हैं हमारे ओलंपिया विनर से. Samson Dauda won the open division this year, and Derek Lunsford, the previous year winner, unfortunately came third. So Samson Dauda has placed third in Mr. Olympia in 2023, where Derek Lunsford won. But इस बार Samson Dauda उनका his conditioning, his posing, his routines were definitely better. He also won the Arnold Classic this year. He placed first. So, and it's a significant improvement from his placing in Olympia 2022, जहाँ पे he came sixth. But yeah, I was hoping that Derek Lunsford would win, but Samson, he's just unstoppable. मुझे तो लगता है कि he's going to play in the Arnold as well. इसके बारे में हम थोड़ी देर बाद बात करेंगे. But I think Samson Dauda is going to win Arnold US as well. But देखते हैं. A lot of good athletes are going to be competing in Arnold this year. उसके बारे में बात करेंगे थोड़ी देर बाद. But Chris Bumstead wins Classic Division once more and proves that he is the ultimate GOAT of this division. He's the ultimate when it comes to the sport of bodybuilding, and he's definitely the face of it. हम लोग बहुत सारे जो बॉडी बिल्डिंग के फैंस हैं, हम लोगों ने रॉनी कोलमैन, जे कटलर, इन लोगों को देख के वी गॉट इंस्पायर्ड, वी गॉट मोटिवेटेड. आज की जनरेशन, आई एटलीस्ट थिंक दैट क्रिस बमस्टेड इज डेफिनेटली द फेस ऑफ द स्पोर्ट, और द न्यू जनरेशन दैट इज कमिंग इन टू द जिम is going to look up to Chris Bumstead, and they're going to get into bodybuilding because of Chris Bumstead. But yeah, he retires. But along with him, there was one more athlete, Mike Sommerfield. He's also going to be competing in the Arnold, but he did come second in the Olympia. But man, what a physique! Matlab, he gave a very, very tough fight to Chris Bumstead for the title this year. But Mike Sommerfield, he's a force to reckon with. I'm hoping to see the form that he brings in Arnold. He recently did a video with Jay Cutler. He was training legs with Jay Cutler. But after winning the Olympia, Chris Bumstead, not only Chris Bumstead, but his coach, not just his coach, but a legendary coach, Hanny Rambod, the Olympia creator, also retired from coaching to spend more time with his family, which I think to each his own. But then again, I wish all of them all the best. But yeah, Mike Sommerfield, amazing, but this time a very favorite athlete of mine, Wesley Vissers, very lackluster performance at the Olympia this year. Although he did win the Arnold, the 2024 Arnold in the Classic Physique division, but this time around it was a very lackluster performance. He's going to be competing in the Arnold this year, but देखते हैं क्या placing आता है उनका. मैं तो I'm still rooting for Mike Sommerfield. But yeah, we'll talk about it in detail, in depth with in after a few minutes. In the men's physique division, Ryan Jiteri clinches the win. With Ali Bilal a close second. Ali Bilal, again, one of my most favorite athletes. Amazing physique, amazing conditioning, but Ali Bilal did come second. But yeah, it is an improvement from his placings. Definitely he brought a different game altogether this year, and last year, and this year he's going to be competing at the Arnold as well in the men's physique division. इस बार men's physique division काफी तगड़ा होने वाला है. उसके बारे में obviously हम बात करेंगे. But yeah, speaking of Olympia, Olympians rather, we have the first ever Indian classic physique competitor. History has been created, ladies and gentlemen. Someone from our India, from हमारे भारत से जाने वाला है Olympia to compete in the CP division. It's none other than Anand Yadav, who came first at the Shiru Classic in CP division. So I hope that he has a good placing. He might have a long way to go, but definitely he has good conditioning, and I'm always going to pray for my countrymen, no matter what the placing is. But I do hope, since Classic Physique is one of my most favorite divisions, I do hope somewhere down the line, someday, an Indian athlete at least top 5 mein to aaye, and I hope I live long enough to actually see that. But yes, at the Shiru Classic, Urs and Hani Rambod graced us with their presence. They came down. I mean, a lot of people who went to Share Classic, I guess you guys have, you might have seen them. And honestly, it is an honor seeing an athlete and seeing a coach such as Hani Rambod and an athlete such as Urs Kalinski. The biggest everybody was looking at, and there have been controversies flying around. There have been commentaries made on this. Is Amit Agre versus Manoj Patel? Now, for me personally, I'm a fan of Amit Agre, although he did win the last year Show Classic, beating Alex Toplin, who again, if you guys are into men's physique, you should definitely check out his channel. But this year around, I thought Manoj Patil had much better posing. His conditioning was also a bit better. Um, so, but Manoj Patil posing just was different. It was much more front facing, and his I don't know. It's his conditioning just looked better. His muscles popped a bit more. And Anik Ghosh came as he was also a strong competitor. He came third this year after winning the Kazakhstan Pro. He came top five there, along with um, Amit Agre. He also participated in Kazakhstan Pro. So Anik Ghosh, I think he's going to try another. उनका mission तो था 2025 Olympia qualify करने का. So I think he's going to give it another shot. I don't think he has announced any shows as of yet, but let's see. Let's see what happens. Let's see if Manoj Patil, one of the oldest IFBB pros, one of the first IFBB pros from India. Let's see if he can actually clinch the title or have a good placing for us at the Olympia stage. So new division has been introduced by the NPC. This is called a fit model division. This is for the women's bodybuilding divisions. It has been controversial to say the least because a lot of people are praising it and a lot of people are saying it's not needed. I personally think that it gives a good gateway into the world of professional bodybuilding for a lot of young girls and for a lot of young women because they have this disposition that too much muscle mass makes you lose your femininity or the feminine touch. But I think, which I honestly I don't think so, but a lot of women do, and this gives sort of a new way through which women can actually participate in the sport of bodybuilding. A lot of people are saying that it is not required because if you go into the bikini division, it's nearly the same. But then again, if you look at it from a business side, it also makes sense because you would have new pros. A new division means more pros, and more pros just means more money for the IFBB. Because unlike in other sports where if you're a professional you get paid, यहाँ पे सभी को पता होगा कि if you're a pro you have to pay to keep that status. So on a business side it makes sense as well. You have new competitions emerging, you have new competitors, you have new pro card holders, and even from just the sport is just going to grow. I think, in my opinion, I think the sport will just grow with this new division. But हाँ sure, आप लोगों को क्या लगता है? Do you think this was required or this is a slight overkill, and we should have focused on our previous divisions that we had and making them better? The next show that everybody is excited about is the Arnold Classic 2025, in which we have the 2024 Mr. Olympia and the 2023 Arnold Classic champion Samson Deuda, as well as the 2023 Olympia winner and 2024 second runner up Derek Lunsford battling it out in the open division. ये दोनों तो तगड़े competitors हैं, and I honestly I think Samson Deuda will win the Arnold Classic again this year. But unke alawa, we have some very tough athletes. We have some very good athletes. We have Andrew Jack, who's who again is like a force to be reckoned with. We have Brandon Curry, and we have two times Arnold Classic champion William Bonac as well. And then we have the 212 Mr. Olympia winner Sean Clarida. So he has won not just once but twice. He has won the 212 division in Mr. Olympia, Sean Clarida. But classic physique, the lineup for classic physique is, a bit, none of the big names are coming. But we do have badass Mike or Mike Sommerfield, who came second in classic physique division right after Chris Bumstead. And we also have the Dutch Oak, Wesley Vissers. Although Isbar, I am going to bet my money on, if I had to, I would bet my money on Mike Sommerfield. He's coming up with a big package. He has some great conditioning and he just looks very good. We also have the face of South Korean classic physique division, Ji Hong Bang. And I'm excited to see these new athletes and making it to the stage. I'm very excited to see what the division is going to be like. But most importantly, I am excited to see the men's physique division this year because is Barca lineup has to be one of the toughest. Even Jeremy Buendia himself, he was going to compete in Arnold Classic 2025, but he dropped out for some reason. I think it was some health related issues. He has an entire vlog up, आप लोग जाके देख सकते हो. But the 2024 men's physique champion Diogo Montenegro heads back to Arnold Classic 2025, and he's joined by two times Arnold champion and 2022 men's physique Olympia winner Aaron Banks, as well as my favorite athlete and someone I hope wins is a 2024 Olympia runner-up Ali Bilal. This men's physique, lineup has to be one of the most competitive. Open division to is competitive. It has always been competitive with men's physique division, and killer. But yeah, honestly, open division and men's physique division देखने के लिए I'm very excited. Classic physique भी मैं बहुत ही excited हूँ. But ये दो divisions, open division, men's physique division में बहुत ही तगड़ा fight होने वाला है. And I'll post my predictions before February. But honestly, आप लोगों को भी पता चलेगा who I'm voting for. But yeah, let's see. I'm excited to see what Ali Bilal brings to the stage. I'm very excited to see what new developments Mike Sommerfield has made, and what if Derek Lunsford comes back to clinch the title of Arnold Classic, or if Samson Duda is going to win it, or if it could be Sean Clarida as well. His physique is he just had a physique update quite some time ago, and उनका भी बहुत ही तगड़ा लग रहा है. So I'm very excited. Let's see what happens. So yes, this concludes the events that had unfurled in 2024 in the bodybuilding world. So yeah, I hope you guys are also looking forward to the Arnold Classic. Please do drop your comments. Please drop your predictions as well, and let me know where I went wrong, what I did wrong. Any tips and tricks that you guys have for me. I am very happy to get some criticism on this. This is the first video. Please do follow and support. This is like a small attempt at making this sport well known, spreading it to the masses. So please do share this with your friends. Share this with people who like bodybuilding, who love bodybuilding, who support bodybuilding. And if you guys do have any feedback for me, please do let me know. Always happy to hear it. And we'll see you on the next one. Till then, stay jacked.